Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a first impressions Foundation Friday wear test on the UOMA Beauty foundation. I am so excited about this. So I've been like back and forth on whether or not I wanted to pick this up, and then their website had a huge sale, so I picked up a ton of stuff and had to test out this foundation first. So if you want to see my first impressions wear test and review on the UOMA Beauty foundation, then sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and don't forget, like this video, subscribe below, and hit that notification bell. The UOMA Beauty Say What foundation retails for $39, comes in an astounding 51 shades, and has 1 fluid ounce of product. Described as a weightless, long-lasting, adjustable coverage, vibrant matte yet hydrating formula infused with biomimicry pigments that thinks like your skin and gives your skin that flawless finish and blurred effect. The blurring technology minimizes the look of pores, softens fine lines, and leaves you with a flawless base. Complexion perfection is finally here. We're back, I am barefaced, and we're just gonna dive right into this whole situation here. So here is the foundation. I have this in the shade Fair Lady TN2, and I am so excited to try this. I pumped this out once just to see if it was gonna match me, and I was really shocked by the consistency. So it is like extremely liquidy, my really fancy Bath & Body Works palette. So it is extremely liquidy. So when it says weightless, I think that's gonna be true. Every time there's like a super serum-y almost foundation, they really do feel like nothing on the skin. I'm nervous when it says soft matte that it's going to make me look dry, but it still says hydrating. So I really don't know what to expect from this. So I just got my brush loaded up, and we are just gonna dive in, y'all. Okay, so first impressions, I would say the coverage is somewhere between like medium and full, like a high medium. Definitely you can still see some of my dark spots coming through here a little bit of my acne up here, but the color is actually really great. Comparing this half to this half of my face, it actually looks really good. It feels like absolutely nothing on the skin. So the claim of weightlessness, I would say, is absolutely true. So far, it hasn't been sitting on my skin for super long. We'll see if it dries down much more, but right now, really obsessed with this finish. It really is a true soft matte. There's not a ton of glow to my skin, but it's not so matte that there's no life. There's just a little bit of give to it, almost a satin finish. So I'm gonna apply this to the rest of my face, let it set in for like 3-4 minutes, kind of see how it's gonna set down fully, and then I'll be back for my first impression. Okay, we are back. I've had this foundation setting on my skin for about 2 minutes now, and I am still so impressed. I'm gonna come a little closer and let me do a quick side to side for you guys. Just a little back and forth. So far it's stayed at that same kind of satin finish, hasn't really clung to any dryness on my skin, isn't looking weird. I'm pretty happy so far. I would say if it does get any more matte throughout the day, I'm a little worried how it's gonna look through here, just because that's where I can get a little cakey looking. But as long as it doesn't and it plays nicely with everything else I'm gonna be wearing today, I think I'm gonna be pretty happy with this. The thing I will note is when I built it up on my cheeks, that's when it started to look like instantly less skin-like. Like at first I was like, psh, this is gonna be stunning full coverage skin. It's definitely got, I mean, it starts to look like makeup the more I built it up. It's still super beautiful, looks amazing on the skin, but note that this is definitely not like undetectable once you start to build it up on the skin. Okay, I'm gonna put this on with a bunch of other products that I already know and love, and then I will be back to give y'all my first impressions. Okay, everybody, we are back. I have the rest of my makeup on. I'm gonna come in close, give you guys a little side to side, see what you think before I give my first impressions. Okay, so first things first, this is looking so damn good. I'm really like shocked at how amazing it looks, because it was kind of, it dried down just like a touch more than it did at first. Like as I was putting powder and stuff on top, it was just looking slightly drier. I was getting a little nervous, but then as soon as I got my setting spray on top, psh, 10 minutes later, we are looking so good. I'm really happy, so I have really high hopes. Okay, so I'm gonna do my normal thing. I'm gonna check in a couple times throughout the day and then do one like final thing at the end of the night. But I will see you guys at my next check-in. Okay, everybody, I'm just chilling in my office, kind of hanging out in between stuff. And I just wanted to do a quick check-in on the foundation. It is still looking so primo. I'm beyond impressed right now. Had this on for about 4.5 hours. It looks pretty much exactly the same. And I've been like doing this at my desk all morning, glaring at my own face and being annoyed with the sound of my own voice while editing. So if this was gonna move, it would have moved, it would have creased, and it is still looking full glam and so stunning. So I have really high hopes, but I will see you at my next check-in. Okay, everybody, checking in on my way to my walk, just driving to somewhere where there won't be some fucking people. And I got an eyelash running away. But other than that, this foundation is looking so good still. Had it on for about 6.5 hours now. I like fucked around at home on my computer for a long time, so I didn't get to my walk. But now we are on our way, and it is still looking stunning. So I have high hopes. I will see you at the end of my day for my final thoughts and my final check-in. Okay, everybody, we are here. It is the end of the day. I've had this foundation on for like 9, going on 10 hours now, so I've absolutely put this to the test. My little walk turned into a really long, like 4 or 5 mile hike earlier from this trail that was just insane to get through, that I didn't know existed, like very close to my house. So very excited to find it. There was no people, beautiful nature. I was so happy. Put a little bit of that footage in before so you guys could see, come along with me on my journey. But I was sweating like crazy. It was so humid. And so when I got home, I made dinner, took my dogs out. Didn't really focus on the makeup, but when I looked in the mirror like 5 minutes ago, my jaw about hit the floor. This is looking superb. It hasn't creased around my mouth. It hasn't picked up on any texture around my pores. Like my blush, bronzer, highlight is also going so strong through here. Hasn't patched off on my beard. It is looking stellar. One of like my favorite foundations I have worn in ages. I'm so impressed. The UOMA Beauty Say What Weightless Foundation is a huge thumbs up. Yes from me. Get your hands on this. This is stellar. But that brings us to the end of today's video. If you like what you saw today and you want to see more content like this, don't forget, comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Click on my face so you can subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can see every time I post something new. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all.